Now to your top 10 headlines in just 2 minutes. The Speaker of the lower house of Russia's parliament has warned that countries supplying Ukraine with more powerful weapons risk their own destruction. The message follows Ukraine's supporters making billions of dollars in new pledges of armored vehicles, air defense systems, and other weapons. 5 civilians were killed when Al-Qaeda-linked extremists stormed a regional government office in Somalia's capital. Al-Shabaab has claimed responsibility. In Peru, protesters marched in Lima to demand the release of the students and protesters detained earlier in the day. They also want new elections and the resignation of the president and members of parliament. Protests in Atlanta turned chaotic overnight. It began as a protest of the city's plan to build a new police and fire training center, but some marchers continued downtown, damaging 3 businesses before being dispersed. No officers were hurt. The vacant Chinese Gospel Mission Church burned for at least a 3rd time last night. It's located near 15th and T Street in downtown. The Sacramento Fire Department says the building was empty at the time and that no one was injured. The fire was quickly knocked down. More than 1,000 people gathered on the front lawn of Graceland to mourn the death and remember the life of Lisa Marie Presley, who died January 12th after she was taken to the hospital in California. She was the only child of Elvis Presley. Eastbound 205 in Tracy was closed for several hours after a 2-car crash this morning near Byron Road. The cause is still under investigation. All injuries were described as minor. El Dorado Sheriff's deputies recovered stolen toys linked to a series of garage burglaries in El Dorado Hills. The toys were found after a toy store owner bought the toys not knowing they were stolen and posted them online. The toys have been returned to their owner. No arrests have been made. Last night in Yuba City, a pilot using a balloon as a photo prop had to lift it and fly to minimize damage to a parked car. It started when a gust of wind blew the balloon into the car. No one was hurt and the FAA was contacted. President Joe Biden is expected to name the man who ran his administration's initial response to the COVID-19 pandemic as his next chief of staff. Jeff Zients would replace Ron Klain, who's expected to leave the job in the next couple of weeks. And those are your top 10 headlines in just 2 minutes.